everybody, and welcome back to my channel. And today I've got our little Lily Mae over there. She's just got herself a tub to put her stuff in, and she's been shopping to get a magazine, a little magazine, as you can see on that chair down there. So I'm letting her play, so you're probably going to hear her in the background. Anyway, what I am up to now... Oh, Lily Mae's losing it. Anyway, we have what it is these clamps, the quick release clamps. They're only the cheapy ones. I've had these about 2 years now, and I've had the smaller ones. Plus, these are the 4-inch. These are the 6-inch ones, and they're absolutely brilliant. I mean, I've had these about 2 years now, all of them. But after about 2 years, to get a bit web, not on the metal mechanism, as you can see there. I'll just show you this one that's up, because this is my last one to do, so I've glued all them. And as you can see, they've got a pretty good mechanism. After 2 years use, they're still perfect. Even the paint has hardly come off it, so yeah, I get a lot of years out of these. But there is, however, there is one massive weakness. And it's to do with the casing, and I'll get this up and see if you can see it on the camera. But as you can see, this one here, that there is, if you look, the actual rim there is missing, and that's what happens. Is they break off, and the mechanism doesn't work so well then, so they don't clamp so tight anymore. So what I'm doing is I'm using the Gorilla Glue. The Gorilla Super Glue. I normally use my hot gun, but on small projects like this, small jobs like this, I use this stuff. It's fantastic. Once you glue something together with this, it really does not come apart. It's like the PVA glue I use, that with wood. That's only for wood, like, but it's waterproof and everything, and it doesn't half hold. Well, I use this on small jobs like this, because basically it has to be stuck down really tight. So what I do then is, because of these, I glue right round the rim. Oh, well, except that bit. And I think what it is, the weakness is inside there where the trigger goes. It's hollow, you see, and that's, you know, a bit flexible. So when you're using the clamp, you know, you can see here is where the all this area here is where there, and here is where the pressure is on, you know, when you're tightening up. So when it comes down, so when it's all glued, as you can see there, I just slap the glue up. I don't care about it being like, it's not rough or anything like that. It's easy to clean off if I wanted to. I don't really care, there's only clamps. But I'm saying that, look, these, they're from Silverline, and they're very cheap. They're very cheap. I've got to find that one yet. There's the blue caps there. I've glued them on and all. I'm going to glue them on. It's just that these ones, I didn't bother gluing them on when I first got them. So I've now lost one of them, because they do have a nasty habit of coming off. But you can also, you know, get new heads for them. They just unscrew there, and you can replace that head if necessary. You can also adjust it from there. They're good. They're very good for the price. So I'll probably get another few years out of them. I mean, 2 years. I think it cost me about £4 to £5 for 4, about £1 a piece. And look what you get. But the mechanism still works perfect and all that lot. And they're a tough little thing. But after 2 years, they do get, it's the plastic, but the mechanism, absolutely. Even the trigger is brilliant. It's good, strong, sturdy plastic with the metal there and the lugs. It all works, except that one little weakness is the actual screws. So that's the best way to, you know, that's the best way to do it, is just glue them up. So if I'm thinking about getting some 8-inch ones, so I will in all probability. I'm not sure. No, these are 8-inch. Yes, 12-inch ones. I guess some 12-inch ones, and then I will be putting glue on them straight away. I will take the screws out, glue them up so that they don't wear the screws out to start with. They'll be even stronger, but they're dead strong now anyway, so I can actually clamp. The glue's gone off now, as you can see there. Plenty on that one. I didn't mean to, like, it just you know, when you're messing about with that Gorilla Glue, but they really do. The mechanism works perfect on them now. And how I used to do it, when you do it and you press it, look, it used to come apart here. There, it used to come apart when you're pressing it, you know, once they're under pressure, but now it doesn't, you know. So they're good for the price. I mean, if I was to pay for the expensive ones, you know, like the metal ones are even better, but they do have problems sometimes. Some of them, well, really everything has a weakness, and if you find it, fix it. That's what I'm doing. So rather than bin these, well, there's 10 on this table all told, and out the 10 of them, about 4 of them was doing, you know, has come away with the, you know, with the screws like coming through like that. So that shows you how much pressure's on this, on the actual cover. The pressure that, you know, like where it's going in there and all the forces going onto it, it actually causes the screw heads there, look, these to break off. So you've got the screw that's in there, and then this just pops over the top of the screw. So I will put the screw back in, put the screw and everything just gets glued back in with that Gorilla Glue. It will never come off again, that's guaranteed set. But the triggers, Lily May's having a bad day today. As you can see there, the triggers are absolutely brilliant. They're not worn or anything on the top there. See, you've got the where it was cut off the plastic. It's even got that on it still. So yeah, 2 years use, and I will definitely get another couple of years out of this. Probably, I don't know, I might even get 10 years out of it, I don't know, because I have had tools, cheap tools like this that's lasted me donkey's years. And these clamps, I need them, and I always use them. The board they're on, this is my project, this is why I'm doing them now, is because this here, everything that they're stood on, I'll just move the table there so you can see, that there's a project I'm making. I'm making a case for the battery bank that I've built. If you in my past videos, you see where I've been spot welding them on. Well, I've got one ready. So what I do is I actually make the case around the inverter and the batteries and the fuse box and all this lot. I actually make the case around it. So this is how I put my case together. So I check every stage and then I put it together, then spray it all up, and then put it together. Because I will be having like one side panel where you can actually unscrew it off. It's all going to be weathered in and waterproofed, the whole lot. But it's not meant to be put outside. But in cases where it might get a bit, you know, you're walking with it or whatever and you're carrying it and the rain hits it, you've got to ensure nothing gets inside. Anyway, so that's my quick release clamps from Silverline. They're cheap, but I would advise anyone, if you're going to buy some cheap clamps, go, you know, look on eBay. Silverline, these ones are fantastic, to be honest. They look cheap, but to be honest, the interior is brilliant metal. It's just the plastic around it, but it's good strong plastic. But what you need to do is strengthen it up a bit. So take the screws out, put a line and a Gorilla Glue around there, screw them back up, and you're guaranteed you'll have years of them. Also, slide these off. They're meant to slide off, but I think they should be just glued in place. That's what I've done it on some of them, but not these ones. So, you know, get them and then glue them, strengthen them up straight away. You know, that's the weakest points. If anyone has these and know of any other weaker points on, for 2 years use, so I think I've spotted all the weaker points, and that's just that case edge, just glue it on with Gorilla Glue, and that does the trick. But yes, Silverline quick release clamps are brilliant. So on that note, great big thank you to everyone that's subscribed, rang the bell, what else, all the other stuff you do on there. I answer. I sit there. Sometimes I've got, as a lot of people know from my last channel actually. I do have epilepsy, and I can't sit on a computer for a long time. But what I do is I sit there. My wife, or my assistant, the wife that is, she will answer. You know, she tells me what people are saying, and then I can answer back. Because if I'm sitting there too long, it just sends me into a frenzy. So I do type a lot. I do a lot of replies to people. So I try my best. So if I haven't got round to you, I will get round to you. I might miss one or two replies, but I do watch everybody's video. If you know, it's only fair that people watch my video, I'll watch theirs. But I've never come across a bad video, to be honest. Everybody's video is absolutely fantastic, and I love them all. I do have my favourites, but you know, one day you could be my favourite if you've just joined. Welcome to all those that's just joined. I really do thank you, and I hope to see many years of you being here. I've got a lot of people that truly are wonderful people. When my other site got hacked and pinched off me, they came straight back to this new one I built up, and most of them are back. There's still more of them coming back in, and I really do appreciate everything they've done for me. They're absolutely brilliant people. I used to do put a smile on the face. I will be starting that back up again, but as you can see, I'm just building this new channel up. I've just started on it. I'd started, but I took ill, and now I'm back to a better level. I'm starting to do a bit more. So on that note, a great big thank you to everyone. Goodbye.